Hi everybody, welcome back to SummerSlam. Welcome back to Prison Architect, where last time we did have an escape. We had a death, and we had an intake of prisoners from another prison that had some problems, and now we're stuck with like 10 minimum security guys who we're desperately trying to cater for. We've done this by sort of giving these guys access to this hallway, possibly. I mean, they've got a... Yeah, it's all working now. We've managed to jam 5 guys per into these cells. The conditions in here are not going to be the best, it's got to be said. And these guys might start to get a little bit mad. But they've got pretty much everything they need. They've got toilets, they got showers, they got recreation, they got phones. We just sort of purposed this medium security canteen into a minimal one. And then the medium security guys can come to this other canteen and do their business. We're going to put some toilets and showers in here, for sure. I know people don't think that that's a good idea, but we're definitely going to do it. It's going to be great. It's going to work out like a treat. I can't wait. All right. And we got this new kitchen down here, which is, of course, cooking up fine and fancy meals for everyone. We still have a couple of prisoners who can't be assigned to cells. Why is that? Oh, we have maximum safe capacity, I see, for minimum security is 6. Why is that? Can we not jam all these guys in here? Is this, like, not working? I wonder if maybe we just... okay. Okay. All right, check this out. I know exactly what we're going to do. It's a little bit controversial, but we are going to remove this door and this door. We're also going to remove these walls, and we're just going to make one big dorm for them. They'll all live together in one big dorm, and they're going to all fit in here as well. All right. This guy is doing his patrols, and that's fine. He doesn't need to patrol all the way up into there now, though. So let's remove this from the patrol. He can go right up to the door, though, and check inside there to make sure that all these guys are okay. They're all asleep, so they don't notice that all of this crap is happening right now. And let's let these workmen out because they just went in there, ripped down like 2 walls. These guys are trying to get these doors, so let's let them get these doors. And then all we simply do is go to dorm, make this a bigger dorm, and we should be in good shape. Are we in good shape? We're kind of in good shape. Minimum security, minimum capacity, safe capacity is good. Medium capacity 93. This is for normal, and we have 84. 38 for maximum security, and 2 prisoners are still unable to be assigned to their cells, but that could change in a minute. Are they being moved? Like, where are they right now? Oh yeah, we got Warren Merwood who can go into here now, and we have Warren Ward as well who can be moved into here. So let's take them there, and problem solved for now. Jesus Christ. A little bit of a mess. Not the best. We are starting day 44. It is just the start of day 44, which means that these guys are all going to be waking up, milling around, getting ready to do stuff like eating and working and taking part in general prison life. Minimum security, having this like sort of part of the wing is not the best. We're still going to try to move guys out of here and into here. Once we get some money, we're going to expand our snitch population here, and we have 9 prisoners arriving for normal security, which is going to happen in 2 hours, which we really don't want to happen. We want to be moving these guys out of here. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. Perfect. All right. No new intake. We're going to move all these guys to the new wing. We're going to try to get them all in here, and we got Lionel Hutz beavering away on small cells, which means that we can improve our prison capacity even more by jamming these guys into really small, uncomfortable cells. Look at this setup. It's the worst. I wonder what the cell quality is like here. It's got to be really bad. Yeah, it is. Look at that. So, really below average. It doesn't tick a single box. In fact, most of our cells don't. Which is pretty good, because it is meant to be a prison. It's not Club Med. And I keep having to remind myself of that. And I keep having to reiterate it as well. You know, people don't come here for a fun time. No, they're here to serve time for a crime that they committed in another time with Optimus Prime. after drinking wine. And I can't rhyme any further than that. That's about the limit of my freestyle capabilities, which is not bad, you know, all things considered. All right, it looks like the mailroom has received a cigarette packet, which is of course a big no-no. It looks like these guys are all suppressed to hell, having a nice shower together. A lot of people are taking a dump and watching the other guys shower, and vice versa. The showering guys are watching guys like Sorsby or whatever taking a dump, and that's good. Like I said, as soon as we get some money, we'll start expanding this out, and we'll give these guys work cupboard and stuff so that they can actually start doing some. They've got this like outdoor solitary, which is nice too, which we'll move into here, I'm sure, at some point, and possibly get them to work mopping up their own shit and stuff so that our janitors can do other things. Okay, it's eat time. Everybody is crowding over to the eat zone. We're going to open this door for these guys because all of these guys from this wing are going to make their way over to the other wing. It's only a temporary thing though, right? As we get money, we'll keep expanding into here, and then we'll slowly move the medium security prisoners all out of here. And then hopefully they've got enough time to go over there and eat, and hopefully our cooks in here were able to make enough meals, because look, it's getting pretty busy over here. I mean, we do have a lot of medium security prisoners right now. It's crazy. Look at this. There's like a whole fucking tidal wave of them moving over here. These guys are going to be so busy. I'll give them a little bit of help. It's taken them like 2 hours to walk over here because SummerSlam is so big now, so they might not get a chance to eat, so we may have a riot on our hands later, but we'll have to see. Oh, it's happening. Look at this. Duncan Beckwith, Ivan Stepanov. You cannot give this guy probation. He's the worst. He is the worst. It'd be like Sorsby getting probation. What? Anyway, it'd be good to get rid of some of these guys, though. Ivan Stepanov is a real troublemaker, and it's better for him to be outside in society causing trouble than it is for him to be in occupying one of my solitary confinement cells, which I like to keep free and loose for people like Sorsby at all times. Holy shit. All right. What are we doing? We're waiting for money so that we can start expanding some of this stuff. I wonder if maybe we can just start expanding some of this stuff like ahead of time. Because it would really be nice to give these guys a cleaning cupboard so that it can start working. We expanded these fences out here last time so we can demolish some of these walls that don't need to be here, such as like this one doesn't really need to be here. That one does need to be there, and this one sort of does too. Man, my fences are a real mess. Look, it's just a maze. Like, how people figure out how to get places and stuff in here is just like a true miracle. It's unbelievable. Can't believe we're actually like almost at capacity. Wait, did we accept intake today? We didn't. Fucking Ivan Stepanov got released as well, and so did Duncan Beckwith. I can't believe it. Oh, that's money in the bank for us, though. As soon as they leave, I think we're going to get... Yes. And... Oh, yes. Look at that. We've actually got enough to do this now. Finally. All right. Let's keep these assholes safe, shall we? It's going to cost us 7 grand to do that, and then an additional 1,500 to do that, which leaves us with 6 grand left over, which is pretty nice. We'll be able to move these guys out and put them into their own cells. And then any intake that we take where we find more snitches and stuff, we can move them in there and keep them safe as well. Have we identified any new snitches? There's some guys here that we don't actually know what they are because our CIs haven't been able to figure them out yet. They do the Larry David thing where they go up to them and they talk to them and they ask them a question and they do this weird staring thing to try to like suss them out or whatever. And it doesn't always work, so some of them remain mysteries. Like this guy. Who is this guy? Andrew Hare, aggravated burglary. You got 25 years. He's going to be in here for a long ass time, but nobody knows a goddamn thing about him. And why is that? Why doesn't anyone know? Somebody get down here and do a Larry David stare to him, for Christ's sake. Jesus. Man, this door is really starting to cause some problems, actually. I can't even open it. Look at this. Crap. Found some scissors as well. Do we need to be worried about escapes still? I mean, we just did a shakedown, but maybe doing another shakedown pretty soon could be a good thing. Look at all these workers. They're all getting jammed up here. Like, totally stuck. All right, let's knock down these walls because we don't want walls here. And, well, we don't really want walls here either now. So let's knock these all down, and then that'll open up all of this. And actually, this planning for cells, I don't know if we should bother because, look, we're 3 hours away from small cells, which means that we can cram even more guys safely into this protective custody wing. Which is, you know, probably not the best, but at the same time, in my eyes, definitely the best. Like, I'm really, really happy with it. No parole hearings, but it doesn't really matter. We currently have 18 prisoners up for parole. We're smashing through them. It looks like, oh, Ed Chisholm is having his parole hearing right now. He might get out of here, which might give us some more money, which would be really nice. We have 2 prisoners arriving at 8 a.m. for normal security. We will prevent that by removing another dorm. We really want to get rid of all of this and replan it and make better use of the space, right? I'm thinking that maybe we could put some like minimum security guys in here. Just jam in a whole bunch, give them their own little wing or whatever, and then just start getting some of these services out into the wings where they kind of need to be. We could also do with spending some money on expanding this out, because then we could get a maximum security cleaning cupboard. So when they work, they just work at that one, and they don't come and work at this one. I don't think anyone is currently working at this one even, because it's still broken after all this time. All right, if it's broken, let's just fucking get rid of it. It doesn't need to be here. We can also dismantle this object. Dismantle these doors here as well. Actually, let's leave that one because it sort of keeps them contained in the canteen. Hey, look at this guy. What's he doing? Havard Ulzbol is just sitting. He's just having a nice sit in the biggest canteen you've ever seen for 10 people. Like, each guy has their own entire picnic table to sit at. So that, because most of them are ex-architects, right? So it just gives them a lot of space to spread out all of their plans and drawings and stuff like that. That's why we made the canteen so big for minimum security. I mean, it's all temporary though, right? I'm just saying. 17 prisoners up for parole, and 1 prisoner is due for release soon as well. We have $2,000 sitting in the bank, but look at this. Our daily cash flow is insane. We have like over 6,000 now. I think that's because now we're making money off exports and stuff. Like, we have the forestry stuff. These guys are out here cutting down trees, which is nice because if workers don't actually have any other jobs to do, they can come out here and they can dismantle trees, bring the logs to the wood shop, and then some of these guys can make some nice furniture. In fact, I think we actually got that grant completed last time for the furniture. What's left? Holy crap, we don't have many grants left. I can't believe we've blasted through so many of them. We can't really afford this one right now because there's a minus $5,000 advance payment, which would just chew into what little money I have left right now. Interestingly, this SummerSlam is currently valued at $430,000, and I own 100% of it. So if I were to sell it right now, I can't, because we can't have any recent deaths. I mean, that's going to be a tough one. If I was to sell it right now, I could start making a new prison right now with $440,000, which means that it would probably be a lot better than this prison. But there you go. All right, this is finally complete. Let us expand this canteen, and let's also make sure that these guys are actually eating. I'm sure that they are eating, though. I'm sure I saw them eating just like not too long ago. All right, we want to expand this common room as well for them, so we'll do that. I'm thinking of just like giving them their own infirmary and everything down here. Honestly, like, I'm not even joking. Okay, this is going to be a little cleaning cupboard for them, for sure. Laundry they don't need, so maybe this can be a little infirmary. This can be something. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe I shouldn't have built those walls ahead of planning what it was going to be. We're definitely going to want some lights in here, and solitary cells need to be moved in as well, right? Let's get some lights in here, and we'll make some use of this space out here too, right? Like maybe putting some new cells in or something. But we'll find some use for space out here. It may be that we just make this whole middle area the common room. They currently have 1 shower in their dorm, which is fine, unless we just make this the canteen. So they just step right out into the canteen and they're like ready to rock and roll. We could shove all the services they need right in there as well. That'd be pretty sweet. It would probably work too. And just have like an armed guard patrolling, keep them suppressed at all times and keep like our ratings up. Because look, I think like if we go in here and we go into grading, see the punishment is only 8 for these guys. See, they have 46% of stay in free time, so that's a penalty to that. But we get 10 points for 50% of their stay is locked up. So punishment, we really want it to be 10. Because then people outside will be like, yeah, they're totally getting like the maximum punishment. Security is pretty good. Reform is not very good. We have no points because these guys are basically doing nothing. They have to pass easy, intermediate, and advanced programs, stay in reform programs, and they have to stay working. So we currently don't have any jobs for them or anything. Well, that's about to change because we're going to make a cleaning cupboard here for them. Right here. It's fine, and we have to make sure that this is all protected only. We don't want anyone else coming down here, and that's fine. That should be medium security for now, and this should all be medium security as well, but they're not even rooms, so it doesn't really matter. And we should be okay in that sense. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we now have a cleaning cupboard for these guys to work in, and there's 3 of them that can work in here. They might as well get to work, because all they're doing during work time is nothing. I don't even think they have work time in protective custody. They don't. All right, so we're going to give them work time. We're going to give them yard time. We're going to have lockup time as well. Let's give them 2 hours of eat time as well. You know what? These guys, we'll use this as like the test bed, right? So we're going to have them eat for 2 hours, have some lockup, come out for work for 4 hours, have some more lockup. They can have an hour of yard time. They don't need 2 hours. Okay, this is protective custody. 2 hours of eat time. After that, straight after the yard, I say, a little bit more lockup and then sleep. Okay, and that should be fine. And this is what we're going to go with. So we're not giving them a shower time because they have a shower in their dorm. But also what we're going to do is we're going to make the canteen. This is going to work, actually. This is going to be really good. It'll be a really good test to see if this works too. We're going to give protective custody their own canteen, which they already have. But they're going to have an even bigger canteen. And it's going to stretch all the way down here. Okay? This is their canteen now. So they're done eating. What are they complaining about, for Christ's sake? How dare you? Clothing, privacy. Do you want some? Do you actually want some time in solitary, you asshole, John Gibbs, for complaining? Man, what a guy. Okay, this patrol route needs to be changed so that it's in the canteen instead. I mean, this one is just like not the best anyway. But they're gonna patrol all the way down here like this, so that they can see the cells and everything as well. This common room's gonna change. Okay. Do you need to tase someone? What are they doing over here? It's like a totally empty room. Are they in here having a fight? What's this guy so mad about? Privacy, clothing, and drugs. He's not even mad. Is it just clothing? Oh, has nobody been down here to deliver these guys clothes? I guess all of our janitors are like super busy right now. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. The janitors are just super busy right now. Oh, shit. Look at this. The danger level is rising. Look at all the dudes crammed in here. But look. See, they have all this eat time. And look. They're praying. They're watching TV. This guy is thinking of maybe doing some weightlifting. He's decided not to because he's got really small arms, which is understandable. I mean, if you had small arms, maybe you wouldn't want to either. All right. Now they face the real prospect of lockup together. 3 dudes all by themselves in lockup. And a million janitors have just turned up to wash their place. But tomorrow, that's going to be completely different, right? Because they're going to wash their own place. Because now they can do that. What's going on here? Warren Bird. Why would you? He's tough, but he's injured now. And we need somebody to come and escort him to the med bay. And then to solitary confinement. I wonder what this danger level is relating to right now. Sleep warmth. Oh, of course. Warmth is becoming an issue. It's cold. It's 3 degrees. And we're still missing heaters everywhere, I'm sure. Somebody just get tased. That'll warm you up for sure. Oh, shit. Oh, man. No. Can you find anything, boy? Have a really good sniff and see. No? Okay. We might have to move him in to sniff some toilets. And it looks like possibly somebody's trying to tunnel out here as well, but I'm not sure how or where. Do we need to do a shakedown tonight? I'm thinking, yeah. We found a couple of flags. It might be a good time to do a shakedown. It's day 44. It's going into sleep time. Everybody is in lockup and thinking about sleeping. Let's do this shakedown. All right. Shakedown underway. We have 8 grand. Oh, look at these guys. These guys really need to be moved in here like sooner rather than later. Holy crap. Okay, let's start getting some more cells built in here so we can move these guys in. We have 1 normal security prisoner turning up, which is medium security, right? So we can stop that from happening. We need this as well. I think we can afford to. Just about. Yeah, we did it. Okay. Missing anything from there? No. Perfect. Okay, we just got like a huge influx of cash for some reason, and that was enough to finish off all those cells. The sooner we can get all of these medium security guys in here, the better. They have way too many solitary cells. They have so many solitary cells because it reflects the current prison policy, which is terrible, basically. What's going on here? Oh yeah, these guys are trying to get lumber into here. I see. All right. Carry on, you guys. You go for it. Oh, and they're cleaning it as well. All right. Have we found any tunnels? I'm paranoid now. I keep thinking that we're going to just find tunnels everywhere in maximum security because of the escape last time. Fuck, that was so bad. I can't believe somebody escaped. Luckily, it wasn't Matt Trish, and luckily, it was only one person. The one guy that did escape was probably also a murderer, it's got to be said, but at the same time, man, that could have been a lot worse. Like, imagine that would have happened in a dorm, and then, like, 10 guys got out. Like, imagine these guys decided to tunnel out. Oh, God, what a nightmare. See, at least it was only, like, it only affected 2 cells because they went this way and then up that way. So maybe it wasn't so bad. But still, I mean, it was pretty bad that somebody escaped. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you live somewhere where, like, a prison escape has ever happened. Like, do people just go crazy? Like, are they just scared to death that, like, a prisoner has escaped and he's on the loose or whatever? Because I feel like if I lived in an area where a prisoner escaped from prison, I'd be pretty scared. Like, I would definitely cement all my windows closed and stuff because I would be so scared that, you know, just turn up and just fucking try to Royal Rumble me in my own house or something. All right, another dorm bites the dust. We're slowly getting rid of all of these old dorms and stuff. We're just going to start from scratch down here. There's too many weird hallways and stuff, and it doesn't all, like, fit together. We're definitely going to do away with the shower room as well and just incorporate it all into this canteen. It's going to be glorious. Trust me, it's going to be incredible. While this is happening and while we've got the money, let us also plan out how we're going to do these guys' setup here. Look, they've currently got a window that lets them look into this big old empty room, which is really creepy, actually. Walls. Fuck, did we just find another? Oh, shit, somebody was starting a hole here, if you can believe that. God, what an asshole. Luckily we did this. Jesus, can you believe it? Man, these guys are the worst. All right, let's get rid of this tunnel. We'll have a worker come in here and get rid of this tunnel. It looks like these are all new cells too. Like, this guy did not waste any time whatsoever. Who is he even? Who is this guy? Christopher Parkin. Trying to... He's a CI as well. There's a fucking another one here. Jesus. Jesus Christ. All right. Plug these gaps, please. We need to make sure that nobody tunnels out of this bad boy ever again. That's right. Oh, fuck. Did we just find another one? We did as well. Oh, shit. This guy was heading for it. Oh, look, we found his wooden pickaxe. Where are they getting this shit from? We definitely need, like, a dog patrol up here, I think. We could do with hiring another canine guy and doing that. We have more than enough dogs, I think. How many canine? Oh, we have 7. Holy shit. We have 7 of them, and we do not have that many dog patrols, do we? We already have a dog patrol up here. What the fuck? How come they can't sniff all of this wood that's making its way into these cells? Jesus. Maybe he's just too busy sniffing, like, other people's butts, and maybe he saw, like, a couple of other dogs and just decided to sniff their butts and stuff, too. And maybe that's what threw him off, possibly. Oh, 5 prisoners for normal security. This is great. That means that we can get rid of 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. See, we're slowly... People are slowly moving over here. And before long, we're going to get them all over here. And then they don't need to do this huge fucking hike through the yard every day just to get to the canteen. It'll be glorious when it's all ready to go. Right, back here. Before I forget, we want to plan out how these guys are going to live out their days. So 1, 2, 3, and then a door. So that's fine. Perfect. Perfect size. We're going to put all of these in here like this. And some of them will be solitary and some of them will be cells. And that should be fine. We'll probably extend the cells up to... Well, that can be a cell here as well. So we'll just make that a wall, even though it's already a wall. Cell, and then a cell. Yeah, that should be fine, actually. Common room will move into the canteen, so we can start dismantling all of this stuff. Because we want to test this out, right, to see if it works. So we're going to move all of this stuff in. We'll leave the light there. Let's dismantle all this stuff and move it into the canteen as well. And then we're going to need some electrics to come down here as well. Perfecto. They're going to be pretty angry because they're not going to have anywhere to eat, but it's fine. We'll sort that out in due course. Protective custody are like our guinea pigs to test out new things. And then meanwhile, once those tests prove to be successful, we can go off and implement them into like the various wings or whatever. And it'll be pretty nice. I think we might just be stuck with these Minsec guys forever now, by the way. Like, there's nothing here saying like, oh, wait 500 hours for us to take back those prisoners or whatever. I think like we just got them and that's it. We have to just keep them and deal with them until they're out of here. So that's fine. We'll deal with that as and when sort of thing. All right, there we go. Another episode of SummerSlam. Prison Architect is a game that I enjoy immensely, and I'm really enjoying this time around. I feel like we're really getting into like the end game with some of this stuff, and it's very fun. And we're gonna keep going until we have a much bigger prison, and we're routinely executing people on death row, because I think that that'd be pretty fun as well. Just to see sort of how that all pans out. Having a death row, and of course having like you know, a supermax, and having people like in full-time custody like Sorsby or whatever would be pretty good, like doing full-time lockdown and stuff. So that's all to come, but it'll take some time because, as you've probably seen, there's a lot of jumping and toing and froing in Prison Architect, and the fact that we have so little money is not helping as well. We spend it as soon as we get it too, so we'll see. We'll get there eventually. Anyway, as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!